Welcome to the Christian Sports Podcast. Today I'll be covering December 5th until today I'm recording, which is the December 12th. I'm recording this at 1:06 p.m. I believe, and not only are we deep into the regular season, but the NBA Cup is also heating up, completely changing the energy around the league. We got contenders rising, stars stepping up, and cup games making things feel really like March Madness. But here is the NBA Cup storylines. Number one, young teams are definitely taking the NBA Cup seriously. Teams like the Thunder, Timberwolves, Pelicans came into the Cup playing with playoff intensity. You can definitely see how much they really want the spotlight. Veterans are pacing themselves. Teams like the Lakers, Warriors, and Suns clearly care, but they're also aren't going to go full speed into the early NBA Cup rounds. You can see the difference between hungrier teams and strategic teams. The Cup actually exposed team identity. The Cup makes pressure real. Some teams respond, some don't. You're seeing who's built for intense games right now, not in April. Big games showed big problems. Some teams folded in the Cup early, and they completely showed it. Teams like the Clippers look confused offensively. The Kings, they don't really got nobody. The Raptors are still adjusting with B.I., even though he's completely frying them. The Mavs need a stable Anthony Davis to compete in elimination style games. And these Cup games made all that obvious. But here are the teams on the rise. The Oklahoma City Thunder, of course. As I'm recording this, they are still on a complete winning streak. They only lost one game, and I still believe that they are 25-1 as I'm recording this video on December 12, 2025. SGA is completely calm under Cup pressure and the regular pressure. This team's threaten every single game like it's business. The Denver Nuggets, nothing surprised anyone. Jokic is still consistently is unmatched. The Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, keeps leading with complete confidence. Their defense is most definitely Cup ready and playoff ready. The Bucks, Giannis keeps every single thing stable, but I keep hearing rumors that it might get traded to the team like the Thunder. The Warriors always there. Who else? Really it. Because I keep hearing like small gifts. It's like these gifts or pictures that I keep seeing that he's possibly going to the Thunder, possibly. I don't think that's really realistic. But for the Bucks, that might be a best thing because the Thunder got a lot of picks that they can definitely rely on. But yeah. And now they're hitting in rhythm in both the Cup and regular games. The Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, Zion energy has been huge in Cup games. This team looked completely confident. But here is the teams that are under pressure this week. Completely under pressure. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Luka era in Los Angeles. Luka's offense looked nice, but the Cup exposed their defense without Anthony Davis. They completely struggle to protect the paint. They can't win Cup games. They can win Cup games, but need consistency on their defensive side. Like yesterday, I believe, a couple of days ago, I believe they faced the Magic. No, wasn't even the Magic. Their last Cup game was against the Spurs, and they completely lost. Even though the Spurs didn't even have Victor Wembanyama, which is absolutely insane. How do you lose to a team without their best player? But they gotta rely on the what do people keep calling these guys? Splash Bros? No. It's something with a dunk label attached to it. But yeah, onto the next team, the Golden State Warriors, too dependent on Steph Curry in Cup games. And they can completely get exposed very, very quickly. The Phoenix Suns, still up and down. Amazing one night, disconnected the next. The Sacramento Kings, they aren't built for the fast pressure in heavy games. The Los Angeles Clippers, Bradley Beal continues to struggle in a tournament-style games. His impact vanishes even more. The Raptors, Ingram is hooping individually, but the team chemistry is still uneven. The cup pressure makes that very, very clearly. And their injury impacts, Damian Lillard on the Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers, I haven't really heard a lot of rah-rah that I keep hearing like last season off season. No Hallie. But the Pacers, they still are really nothing to really rely on. But yeah, Anthony Davis, you know, he's always in and out these games. We just gotta wait until like I would say like maybe April. Yeah, probably until like April. I'm gonna bet that most likely he should be healthy. If they're even in the playoffs at that time, the Clippers with Bradley Beal, even though he's not injured, but he's kind of playing like he definitely is injured. But here is the stars of the week. Stars of the week is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's reliable, cool, calm, and collected under the pressure. Perfect cup mentality. Anthony Edwards, playing like this moment was completely made for him. And a plus, he will crush your spirit, man. That man will absolutely crush your spirit. The Rockets has been completely dominant with Kevin Durant. Everybody was kept talking about that this wasn't really work because they kind of gave up a lot of shooting with Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. That was kind of like their three. It's kind of like their two main shooters along with Apper and Sungun. But now paired with Kevin Durant, it looked like Amen Thompson jump shot is finally starting to progress. Steven Adams, you know, he's kind of doing this thing. I believe he's still on the bench or he's possibly a starter. Probably a starter. But yeah, Luka Doncic with the Lakers' elite offense. The next step for the Lakers is they need some defense on their team desperately. They desperately need some defense. People kept telling me that was the main reason why they brought in DeAndre Ayton, but apparently it's not working. Giannis Antetokounmpo dominant when it matters, but it's like they relies too much on Giannis. I feel like at least if he plays like one more week of games just like this, given that everything is all, I feel like that he might end up being injured like COVID, and that might be the end of his prime. Because I'm telling you, if Giannis gets injured, that means some of his explosive is gone, and then without his explosive, he can still dunk, but not really, you know, classic Giannis running back, fullback diver, right into the hole. But his mid-range jumper is starting to progress a little bit. I can see people keep telling me that his mid-range jumper is starting to progress slightly, but it's still his 3-point shot. It's not really up there. It's not really up there. But yeah, here's what we learned this week. Young teams take the cup very, very seriously. The Thunder and the Wolves look like real contenders. Denver still sets the standard. Rockets have structure with Kevin Durant. The Lakers have offense but need defense. The Clippers need Beal to find a rhythm. The Kings desperately needs to, you know, well, I don't really know what the Kings are doing this whole entire season. Maybe they try to tank for like a first overall pick. I mean, first, the number 1 overall pick, possibly. The Pacers completely fall apart with Tyler Burns' injury. That's completely obvious. The Suns plus the Warriors, they're still searching. Cut pressures exposes real weakness very, very fast. This week made one thing very, very clearly. The NBA Cup is showing who's ready and who still need to figure some things out. The ending, here's the weekly Bible verse, and it is Psalms 32, verse 8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will console you with my loving eye on you. A reminder, even when things go very, very stressful, God guides you every single step of the way. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.